Hey, what is up everybody? Yes, I'm back on your phone, your TV, computer, your tablet, your laptop. I don't know what you're watching me on, but welcome back. It's me, it's Malcolm. Today, we're talking about something a little bit heavy and something I hope to never talk about again. We'll be talking about grooming and accusations. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to talk about a YouTuber called Campbell. This woman has 418,000 YouTube followers. She did have a Twitter, but that's gone. I guess she deleted herself, and she does have an Instagram. And this video is mostly about her and the accusations that came up from, basically, it started from TikTok, and then it just like spread like wildfire. But I like to give reality checks because I'm very down the middle. I am very fair, but I will call you out if I have to. That's kind of like my thing. I like to keep it 100. So let's just get into it. So a couple days ago, I've never heard this woman's name before, Campbell. She released a 49 to 50 minute video basically trying to clear her name. This TikTok came out from a girl that was says she was 15 at the time when she was being sent nudes. This woman was of course Campbell, which led to her having this entire video, because that's really where it started for me. That's where I came in. Like I said, it went really crazy. So this woman proceeds to, basically try to discredit her this woman's character already by saying that she's out for TikTok clout and she's out for followers. And then she brings up another person's name, but we're gonna get to that in a second. So basically, throughout the entire video, she does say, I've done a lot of disgusting and horrible things, and like a lot of things I've done have been bad. So, okay, at first I was like, okay, maybe she's, clearing the air and trying to explain her side of the story. But no, this video seemed more like, yes, I did stuff, but this person over here did stuff too. I'm gonna say it right now. The person she's mentioning, her name is Ashley, which her Instagram handle is Natalia Taylor. She claims that her and Ashley did the same thing. However, judging by what I've seen on Twitter and by what I've seen in some videos, they have not been accused of the same thing. And also Natalia did admit what she was accused of. That kind of threw that credibility out the window already for me. Also, she said in the group chat, the ages of everybody in the group chat varied. And my thing is, because what happened is she sent a lingerie pic that the woman from the TikTok called a nude. It was a lingerie pic. I'm not going to post it because no. But the problem is, Anna admits it herself. She said the ages of everybody in the group chat varied. And I don't care who, what, when, where, or why. If you're sending something like that kind of provocative, no matter what the intent is, if you're not sure of everybody's age in that group chat, no matter if they say they're cool with it or not, they're not the age of consent, because 18 is the age of consent. So if you do send something in like a group chat or something where they can see it and it made them uncomfortable, then in a way you did kind of like, I can't say violate the law because I'm not trying to get sued, but you did do something wrong. So I'm gonna keep it there because I'm not trying to get sued. I'm not saying she did anything illegal. This video is just my own opinions, and opinions are not facts. But she did admit that the ages were varying and she wasn't sure who was how old. So right then and there, I think that right there kind of threw all the rest of the credibility out the window for me. And then you get into basically a character assassination of this TikToker, basically saying, she's a liar, she's out for clout. Other people in the group chat were fine with it, and that's probably the number one problem. Just because someone else is fine with it does not mean that the person that said they were affected, that does not mean they were fine with it. So right then and there, that kind of threw me off. And then most of the video, she really goes on like a super long tangent that wasn't needed. I do have some notes here. So she got too comfortable in that there are screenshots from this group chat, and she herself admitted that like all of them weren't fake, they were actually real. So She said that herself. You can watch the video, you can see it herself that she does admit that. Apparently this lingerie pic she sent to the group chat first because she was trying to figure out if she should post it on Instagram or something. I don't know how much clout or how big of a celebrity you are. I would like, me personally, I would never have a group chat with fans because I like to keep that separate, just like I keep work from YouTube and YouTube from life and life from work. I keep that all separate. I'm not saying I'm 3 different people, but I like to like have my privacy. But I would never have a group chat that I would send like me shirtless to a bunch of fans like, hey, should I post this? I would never do that. That doesn't make sense to me, and that was really weird. Another thing she said she proceeded to contact everyone that she remembers from this group chat, basically asking, hey, did I groom you? Did I do anything sexually explicit? And only 2 people she showed in her video said, no, you did nothing wrong. One person kept going a little bit further, saying that this girl that posted a TikTok was a liar. Like I said, if someone speaks their truth, let it play out, in my opinion. If you didn't do anything wrong, I don't think you should have the reaction that she did. But like I said, I'm not accusing her or anything. These are just my opinions, and opinions are not facts. So the main thing where she really goes into, like, I want to say 30 minutes of the video is she was at Playlist Live back in the day when she was in this trash group with Tana and all these other people, and her and this girl Ashley kissed a 16-year-old fan. Now there is a picture that I'm not gonna post, but I did see it on Twitter that I saw under Colin Berry's Twitter. And basically the tweet goes like, huh? In what world is it ever okay for a 24-year-old woman to kiss a minor that's a fan of hers? If you don't know, I actually just talked about another YouTuber, Shane Dawson. He kissed a 12-year-old fan and people really gave him crap about it. And my thing is, 16-year-old girl kissing a 24-year-old YouTuber, that is still not okay. That is still under 18, and it's still very, like, nobody seems to really be angry about it. People are actually on Twitter excusing this, saying it wasn't that bad what you did. I'm gonna say it right now, if it was a dude that did everything that this woman is being accused of, she wouldn't even have a chance to explain herself. So the fact that she has a chance to explain herself in a 50-minute video that's overly edited, in my opinion, is kind of weird to me, because if a dude did all these things, they wouldn't have a chance to breathe. They will be guilty until proven innocent. I'm not gonna say keep the same energy, but where is the energy that a female can do just as much wrong as a man can? That's where my issue starts to come in. Under that picture, this woman responded to Colin saying, Colin, I hope you know that Ashley/Natalia was also involved in that kiss. It was a three-way kiss, so hold your friend accountable too. And then actually, Natalia herself came and like admitted that she did this. She says, this accusation is true. I was involved in a 3-way kiss with this girl and Anna. I'm in this photo, I accept responsibility. Right then and there, I accept responsibility. If you actually look at Anna's video, she seems to really put it all on Ashley. Like, it just makes it seem like this was all Ashley's doing and Ashley's idea. But it seemed like both Ashley and Natalia both agreed that they were going to do this beforehand. This wasn't an on-the-spur moment. They planned to do this. She even admits it in her own video where she talks to Natalia beforehand like, hey, maybe we should kiss her. So I don't know what you want to call that, but pre-planning, hey, let's kiss this fan even though she's 16, that's kind of weird to me. And here's the thing that really gets me is they're saying this girl is out for clout. Let me tell you something. She only talked about Anna and all the things she's done because, like I said, Anna is being accused of way more things than this Natalia/Ashley girl. And you can actually see in this tweet where this girl that was actually in the group chat says, maybe the video shouldn't have been just an hour long of you trying to save your A and make me look like a liar for word choice and not feeling comfortable enough to talk about it until now. So like I've said, if someone wants to speak their truth years and years later, I don't think you should talk about it in a video, because these are serious things that people are accusing you of. Secondly, she actually puts a whole list of things that Anna did not talk about in her video. So I'm going to pull that up now. So you can see in this list, she states, things you should have addressed instead of lying. The Skype calls where you taught us all about drugs. Telling multiple fans they were your therapist during breakups, breakdowns, etc. Showing the DMs that weren't casting you in a positive light from everyone else in the group chat. Your entire relationship with Cass, flying out to her house, illegal activity, watching in front of her, bringing substances into playlist for underage fans. She never addressed, I'm talking about Anna now, she never addressed any of this in her video, and like things like this should be addressed. These are very, very serious things, and bringing substance for a minor is very illegal, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not saying she did anything. Opinions are not facts. I'm just stating what I've seen on Twitter. But that's really, really telling that she only nitpicked just like Jeffree Star does. If you don't know what Jeffree Star likes to do, he likes to only pick out the little stuff he's accused of, and then he tries to blow it up like that's the main issue when it's not. I feel like the things in this note right here are bigger than, honestly, the things in the video. The 16-year-old thing, like I said, she admitted to doing it. I don't know what other way to say it. Like I said, if a dude admitted he kissed a 16-year-old girl, everybody would be up in pitchforks, pissed off, ready to hang them, because they would be that angry and disgusted. So I'm just confused why I'm seeing it on Twitter all the time. I'm seeing a bunch of, oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't grooming. It wasn't pedophilia. It's not that bad. People need to get over it. I'm sorry. No. And also, the thing about the Clout thing, I don't know if I mentioned yet. So this Anna girl has 418,000 subscribers, right? So you would think if she was doing it for Clout, this Anna girl has more subscribers than this Natalia girl. But no, that's not the case. I can read you the actual number. Natalia Taylor, who was the other person involved in this, has 2.23 million subscribers on YouTube. That is more than a 1.5 million difference in subscriber count. So you mean to tell me that they're clout, like this woman is clout chasing, right? However, if I were clout chasing, because I know this dude accused James Charles of doing some stuff. He was a TikToker. You know, he went for like a 20 million subscriber YouTuber. So like that was like the head honcho. Like right now, James Charles is one of the head honchos on YouTube right now, because he did kind of clear his name. So if I were making an accusation and both of these women were involved, I would go for the person with the higher subscriber count, because I would get more clout. So it doesn't make sense to say she's going after Clout when you have way less subscribers than Natalia. So that also kind of like ruins your credibility a little bit. It would be different if you had more subscribers than her, but you don't. So that's like a reality check. I don't know. Like 418,000 subscribers is a lot, but if I were gonna go for like a clout chase, I would go for someone with like 1 million plus. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying I would, because that's a really stupid, illegal, and terrible idea. But that's just how I feel about that part. And then this Anna girl proceeds to read the definition of all this stuff. And she basically said, I didn't have sex with the girl, so why are people saying I did something wrong? Actually, this girl, Sierra Watts, actually pulled up the actual California penal code. And penal codes are a real serious thing. So I'm going to read it verbatim so you understand where the discrepancy lies. So, Most people probably believe that in this scenario there was no intercourse and there was no crime committed. This is false. Under section 647.6 of the California Penal Code, it is a crime for any person to, quote, annoy or molest any child under 18 years of age. If you are convicted of this offense, you can be required to register as a sex offender for the rest of your life. The crime is a wobbler when the minor is, quote, more than 3 years younger than the perpetrator. Bullet points: exchanging sexually explicit message, group chat, sharing or viewing depictions of sexually explicit materials involving with minors. That was also in a group chat. Participating in any lewd or lascivious activity. These exchanges can be considered online solicitation of a minor. And they are taken very seriously by law enforcement agencies who regularly conduct online stings to try and catch people engaged in these behaviors. Do with that information what you will, but when I read that, it makes so much sense in terms of you sent a lingerie pic to a group chat. It wasn't a nude, but it was still a sexually charged pic in my opinion. If someone sent me a lingerie pic, I'm gonna take it as a sexual, like something sexual. I'm sorry, maybe me being a guy, that kind of ruins my credibility, but like I said, if a dude were to send a picture of himself in boxers to a underage person in a group chat, pitchforks. I'm just saying we have to keep the same energy. So the same person that posted this list about things Anna didn't address, I think someone mentioned her from that and said, I hope the clout you're getting is worth getting sued and going to prison. Then this woman then responds, she had a minor take drugs and alcohol across multiple state lines, for her then to distribute it all to minors at a YouTuber convention, and I'm going to prison. Okay, so like I said, she gave stuff to minors, which is very illegal. You can't give them drugs, you can't give them alcohol. That's why there's ID laws in a bunch of states. You can't be less than 21 and drink for a lot of reasons, because for health reasons, because your liver, I don't think, is fully developed. It can actually kill you. So what would happen if this Anna girl gave liquor, gave drugs to these underage children, and then they die? That is involuntary manslaughter. That's a whole nother thing that, like, thankfully nothing happened. I'm just saying. But you can see the discrepancy of when Anna says, I did nothing wrong, but in reality, you kind of did. So I'm just kind of confused where you also went on a 20-minute tangent just trying to blame this Ashley girl and discredit her character. Also bringing up things that happen between you two individually and just trying to, it just sounds like you're trying to discredit her character and just like turn your fans off her. And then she says she's going to get lawyers involved for defamation of fame and all this stuff. But however, the issue is Anna talked to all these people before she got a lawyer involved. If you don't know what the issue is here, this is actually called witness tampering, and it could be something that gets dismissed in court. Let me just read you the actual definition of witness tampering, and it goes as such. Witness tampering is a criminal offense even if the attempt to tamper is unsuccessful. Keep that in mind. Offense also covers the intimidation of not only the witness himself or herself, but also intimidation of, quote, another person, i.e. a third party such as a witness's spouse, in order to intimidate the witness. So now, if you publicly say, I'm gonna like proceed with a lawsuit, after you already talked to these people, that can be preceded as witness tampering because you discredit your statements, you discredit yourself, and it can dismiss everything in court because all you have to say, all they can ask you is, did you talk to them before today? Yes. Okay, have a good day. I've seen it happen a lot of times. I live in Maryland myself, so yeah, I've seen it plenty of times where things just get dismissed in court because of witness tampering. Yes, it is a gray area, but it is what it is. So Kahlen addressed the Anna saying she's gonna get a lawsuit involved. Kahlen states, "Girl, you can't file a lawsuit over someone amplifying a woman's voice regarding grooming. First off, it should be a civil manner and not a legal one. Secondly, you would lose because there is little incriminating regarding drugs. Please stop acting like it's a witch hunt." And by legal, he meant criminal. Also, hiring a lawyer, but you literally contacted your victims beforehand, that is called witness tampering, which I've already talked about. Look it up, mama. That's enough to seal your own fate. So it would get dismissed immediately, is what I'm trying to say. So obviously, I'm not a judge or a jury. I'm not going to say Anna did anything wrong legally because I'm not a prosecutor. But just looking at all the things that I've seen before me, looking at her video, because I watched the whole thing, and like half of it was just blaming this Ashley girl for, honestly, this Ashley girl didn't even do half the stuff that Anna was accused of, but she really went after her because she also wanted to be like, see, that person's doing stuff too, stop looking at me. That's basically the vibe I got from it. I don't know if you did, but that's what kind of bothered me about her video, because she, not victim blame, but she was just like shifting blame a little bit. So I don't know what you feel about that. Hopefully I never hear this Anna Campbell's name girl again. Like I said, for legal reasons, these opinions are not facts. Don't sue me because I really didn't say anything that I dug up. These are all things that you can find online. When I talk about like their tweets and stuff, you can find that online. So don't come after me. Don't sue me. I didn't do any super digging or like go into like anybody's DMs or something. No, I didn't do any of that. I just go by what I see and what I hear. Once again, it is Malcolm. That's me. Subscription button up here. 2 of the videos over there. One of them is probably going to be about Tanya Mongo or Tanya Mongoose, how Paris Hilton would say it. Subscribe if you want. Videos over there if you want. I'm done. I wish you well. Wish you good health. I will see you again next time.